coming to you live from the Putasos podcast.
Oh no! Just slapped him! Like that!
All right, guys, welcome back in Putasos podcast, episode number 8. This week we got Almeida versus Derek Lewis, and then we're going to talk about the rest of the drama going on in the UFC. We have a morning episode, so we got some coffee, and then we got some donuts as well.
We already grubbed down a bit.
We kind of ate. We kind of ate already, but they're there. This event was originally supposed to be Curtis Blades versus Almeida, but Curtis Blades pulled out. I like the Curtis Blades matchup because it's pretty much like grappler versus grappler. So Almeida was gonna get like his first good grappling test in the UFC because Almeida's kind of just been mopping everybody.
Yeah.
But now he's going in versus Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis is a big name, but obviously not known as the best grappler in the game. And the odds kind of show it. Derek Lewis is a plus 350. So the odds are like way stacked against him. But
He's a big guy.
big guy.
And have you seen that video? I'll put it up right here.
Lewis.
They're like,
He doesn't even-
yeah, just like, he gets tired, he just stands up.
No, I think that works in some situations, but when you're talking about a grappler like this, I don't really see too many ways for Derek Lewis to win besides the one way that we all know, and that's just
Knockout.
landing a big boy knockout. Just boom, put him to sleep. So
How much does Almeida weigh?
he's probably like 235. I don't think he's that big.
Oh yeah, he's 231.
Yeah.
That's a good amount of weight, because Derek Lewis probably is over 265 when he fights, maybe. I mean, it says he's 264, but...
He's probably right around there, yeah. 260, something like that.
Yeah, takedown average, just looking at some stats, takedown average for Almeida, 6.4.
And he's into 3-rounders too.
Takedown
he's never been
accuracy,
in a 5-rounder.
70%.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't really see a way for Lewis to go on this one. And the thing about Lewis is he's kind of on a skid, bro.
He is.
I think I think he sprinkled in a W somewhere in there. Maybe even his last one. But he's kind of on a skid, and I think if he loses this fight,
He's 38 too.
Yeah, he's already older, so I don't know. I don't really see him
Who knows?
going up.
He may
and
get a
up.
knockout.
Maybe, but
Let's see his last fights. We're just waking up. Oh, he won his last one.
who'd he beat? Oh yeah, nobody. Okay, and then what about before
Old
that?
guy. He lost to Spivak. He got knocked out by Spivak. Or, no, he got submitted by
He
Spivak
got
first
submitted,
round.
Then he got knocked out.
He got knocked
Bam
out
Bam.
by Pavlovich and Taito Vasa first round. Or second round to Vasa.
Yeah. So.
But those are all good heavyweights.
They're all good heavyweights, but I guess the point I'm trying to make is like this is his like.
This
I think this is the
either-
UFC's giving him like a crossroads. Like someone's about to enter into the elite, and someone's going back down to fight a lower ranked.
And if he loses, I think he'll still be fighting.
Still a big name.
He's still a big
relevant.
name, exactly. Yeah,
But he's
still
not
a big name.
His title runs over for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Versus
Did he ever? He fought for a title, right?
DC. He fought DC
Yeah.
for the title. Yeah. DC whooped his ass.
And did he fight
Cyril Gane?
for the interim? Was it the interim that he fought him for?
No, Cyril Gane fought Bam Bam for the interim.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Yeah, he fought Bam
Absolutely
Bam for the
pieced him up.
interim. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I got Almeida. I think Almeida's gonna make it pretty easy. I think he's gonna go in there first round, take him down. I think it's gonna be like a first or second round finish.
All right. Well,
I want Derek Lewis to win though.
Yeah.
I want Derek Lewis to win.
create a bit of
want it.
competition. I got Derek Lewis by knockout.
It's fun when he wins.
Yeah.
It's like a Conor McGregor, like when
Okay.
you know he's taking his shorts off after two.
My balls is hot.
All right, moving on to the next thing.
No disrespect to anybody else on this card.
Yeah,
We've probably seen you guys fight before.
I feel like we know a lot of like the upcoming fighters and the younger fighters coming onto the scene. I don't really know anybody on this card. Bro.
I don't. I know maybe 2 people.
I know Angela Hill.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I recognize anybody else. And I feel like we're pretty good with that stuff.
Yeah.
So.
But there is some people with good record. These are the fights that you don't want to miss, because this is the people that are putting it on the line in order to become those names that people recognize, people see, people want to watch the fight.
And they got something to prove, bro.
Yeah,
so they're gonna go out
exactly.
there and try to put a show on, and if they can get a good win, then they might get a good fight next. But yeah, I'm still gonna watch the whole card. I just don't really recognize too many names, but hopefully after the card we recognize some more names. So the next kind of thing I wanted to talk about is all the movement in the UFC. We saw the whole Islam card get moved around, shuffled around. Now we just got news that Jon Jones pulled out. That was arguably the biggest fight in history, in MMA history. So Jon Jones pulling out, Stipe is out as well, and now you have Sergey versus Aspinall.
Yeah.
Which is a really good fight, but I kind of want to talk about Jones first. So
I want to throw something in there really quick. I was supposed to go to this fight,
Yeah.
and thank God I didn't buy tickets because they were going for $1,000 for the nosebleeds. The worst tickets you could buy were minimum $1,000. Didn't get them, and I checked like today and yesterday, or yesterday and the day before I checked, they're like $400 now.
Do you think that people don't get reimbursed for that, huh?
No. I feel bad for the people that spent big bucks on this fight. And
Imagine like buying the plane ticket and
buying
getting
the hotel,
tickets,
plane
you book your
ticket.
hotel.
You're like, I'm gonna watch the GOAT. And
Like,
then,
don't get me wrong, still good fights, but like when you're paying that kind of money, you're
everyone's paying that to go see Jon Jones
100%,
and Stipe, yeah.
100%.
And yeah, it's unfortunate for you people that bought your tickets and don't get to watch.
No, that sucks, bro.
But the fight that they replaced with, I think, is a really good fight. That's the fight I wanted to see in the heavyweight division, besides Jon Jones and Stipe.
Yeah, you did call that one.
Yeah, they're my two favorite. They're my two favorite up and coming not up and coming. They're at the top of the division, and I like both of them a lot. And I think it's gonna be a good fight.
It'll be a good one. Real quick, so Jon Jones tore his pec.
It was like his pec that connected to the bone or something. You could see it in the video
He, like,
too.
gets
Like
stretched
he
out.
like stretched
He gets
out,
stretched
and
out,
then
yeah.
oh, dude.
So he tore his pec.
And they had it on video,
Yeah,
which
they
is
did.
crazy.
So you know what's wild to me more than anything is why is Stipe not fighting on this card? In my opinion, it's 100%.
Yeah.
It's 100%.
I
Stipe's
think
decision.
they offered Stipe Pavlovich because he's in front of Aspinall.
But that guy never I've never heard of Stipe like taking a short notice fight. Like if a fight gets pulled, he pulls out, bro.
Yeah.
And
It's probably just because he was so prepared. He prepares like for that fighter,
yeah,
and like he doesn't want to tarnish his legacy of being the best heavyweight by losing a fight on short notice against someone like Sergey Pavlovich. That guy's a fucking animal.
So what do you think's more important? Like because he basically made a choice to preserve his legacy as the best heavyweight, but now he's probably not getting that fight.
He's gonna have to wait.
So he'll never be considered the GOAT. And like that fight's probably not gonna ever happen because think about it, bro. Jon Jones is the champ.
Mm-hmm.
You have Sergey and Aspinall. Jon Jones is 8 months out.
Yeah.
These fools are gonna fight. Winner of this fight for
Fights
sure gets
Jon
a title
Jones.
shot. And then what? Another year and a half gone by, 2 years have gone by, and Jones only has one. Like, you know,
Yeah.
Stipe's creeping up on 40. Jon Jones is past his.
How old's Stipe?
I think he's like 36 or 37, some shit like
Damn.
that. So it's like, I think that fight's gone.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gone completely, which kind of sucks
It does suck.
because that's like.
Do
a
you
big
think
fight.
Stipe is gonna retire?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's he gonna fight?
He'll wait fucking another.
But how do you justify giving Stipe a title shot? Because keep in mind, he's still coming off an L.
A knockout.
He's still coming off an L. And he didn't at the end of the day, he didn't step up for the UFC. You just saw Duplessis. He's about to get skipped over by Kazmat beating on,
And
two
he's ranked
welterweights
9.
fight. Two welterweights fighting.
Do you think that's gonna happen? Do you think he's
100%.
gonna get?
100%.
Damn.
They want Kazmat as champ. But same thing, you can't really justify Stipe's title shot.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's gonna get skipped over, and then I feel like he's just done. I don't see what else there is for him.
Unless he
The only-
fights someone else and then
He's not
goes
gonna-
for the title shot, but I don't think he'll
He's not
fight
gonna-
someone else.
He's not
yeah.
gonna fight anyone else.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucks.
Unfortunate events.
But you called it. This fool called it a couple months ago. You're like Sergey versus Aspinall.
Was that on a pod or was that just
It wasn't
talking?
on the pod,
No.
we were just talking.
Yeah.
But you said Stipe versus Jones. Jones wins. Jones retires. Stipe retires. Aspinall versus Sergey for the undisputed heavyweight title.
I did call that.
And
It's a little different, but still.
well, they're fighting for the interim title, but The unique thing about this one is what we just said. I think Stipe is done.
Yeah.
And if he isn't done, he's waiting a really long time.
Yeah.
And B, I don't know if Jon Jones comes back. I really don't. Like, he might, but...
No, I think he is. He made a post saying he is.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if he doesn't, let's just say the injury takes him out for a year and this guy doesn't want to come back, they would get... The winner of this fight would get promoted to Undisputed.
And then if Stipe waited around, they would fight Stipe if that was on the cards. Or I think it would be Sergey Spivak. Is that his name? Sergey Spivak?
I could see like a...
I know Spivak.
Well, I could see Spivak fighting the winner of this fight.
Sergey Spivak.
If Almeida wins, bro, he drops his name in that mix too.
I think Spivak's ranked number 3.
Didn't he just lose though? He just lost.
He just lost to Gon, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah, he got pieced up.
Yeah, he got pieced up.
Oh yeah, Cyril Gon's up there too.
Yeah, so
I think
it's just really hard to judge.
Maybe they try to do Gon versus Stipe. Yeah.
That's a good fight. That's a fun fight, bro.
I think Stipe wins that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I heard Stipe packed on like 20 pounds too.
Yeah.
So
I don't think Stipe is done. I think he.
I just feel like Stipe's stubborn, and I feel like he, in a sense, he does, but I feel like he really thinks like he deserves a title shot.
Yeah.
Because
he was dominant for a long time. He only
champ.
lost to DC. He avenged that, and then he lost to Francis and didn't get to avenge it.
Exactly. Well, he won the first one, but like I think that's why he feels that way, because he was so dominant and he didn't get his quote unquote rematch, so he should get a title shot. But I don't know. I think he might just wait around, and I don't think that's a good idea for him.
Yeah, definitely not.
Yeah. Especially...
Who knows, though? Colby waited around, and he's getting the title shot.
Yeah, but Colby pulls numbers.
Yeah, true.
Stipe's not like a...
He doesn't really talk shit.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I'll tune in every time, but
Yeah.
like, if you don't know the game that well, you're probably not tuning in to watch Stipe. Just call it what it is.
Yeah.
You know, so...
Unless he comes out like fucking Colby, he's like gonna get cut by the roster, and he just starts fucking going crazy.
For real, huh?
This place is a dump!
For real.
Breaking news.
We would like to formally apologize to Stipe. We just finished our pod, and then a video of Dana White popped up, and he said that he would not disrespect Stipe with an interim title fight. So I apologize, Stipe. We thought he didn't want to take the fight, but Dana said he's going to still book Jones versus Stipe, and then the winner of the interim title
We'll fight the winner of that.
will wait. I think that's a win-win-win situation.
Yeah.
Because
Seriously.
those guys guarantee themselves a title shot.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to compete anymore with anyone. And Jones and Stipe still get what they want.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize, Stipe.
Shout out Stipe.
Shout out Stipe.
If you're not washed, you're not retiring.
And you're not scared to take fights on short notice.
Yeah.
Another cool thing, well, depends on how you look at it, is I don't know if you saw, but PFL was looking to buy Bellator.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't work out. So it looks like Bellator is probably going under.
Mm-hmm.
So that means you're going to have a ton of free agents, and Bellator has some good talent that I think I would like to see in the UFC.
Oh, yeah.
Because like for the longest time, everyone's like, well, who's actually like, there should be a crossover, blah, 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 whatever. Dana White would never do it. But now it's cool because a lot of those guys have to find a different home.
Mm-hmm.
So you have guys like MVP, who's already talking to Dana White. He was at the last UFC event. You have guys like the Pitbull brothers that are in there. You have Sergio Pettis. You have Patchy Mixie. You have Horiguchi. So you have all those guys that are in there. And the cool thing too is you have a lot of UFC guys that went over there.
Yeah.
So if they come back, I don't know, it just mixes things up. But, you know, there's a couple of things like Umar is a 55 pounder, and that's Khabib's cousin.
Uh-huh.
And
He's a 55?
Yeah, Islam and Khabib
shit.
are cousins. So if he goes, I don't know.
I don't know if he'd go in the same division. He couldn't.
He probably wouldn't, bro.
Yeah.
Or just go somewhere else, PFL or something like that.
Uh-huh.
But
Switch to 45. He
it's
seems a little smaller.
He is kind of small.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
No, but that's interesting too, because there's a lot of good talent, especially in bantamweight, bro. There's a ton of stacked talent in bantamweight over there. So, and then the girls need it too.
Yeah.
Bellator has a lot of good girls talent.
Uh-huh.
I feel like when it comes to Bellator UFC, the girls are like I guess
It's closer of a gap
it's
than
way
the men,
closer.
yeah.
So I feel like that's gonna help the girls division
Oh,
as
yeah.
well, which would be dope.
So I got a little list. This strong coffee?
It's strong coffee.
All right. So in the last 10 years, there has been 8 people that have held the number 1 pound for pound ranking in the last 10 years. 8 people. Can you name the 8?
100%. All right. Jon Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Khabib.
Mm-hmm.
Kamaru Usman.
No order, by the way.
Kamaru Usman.
Yep.
Daniel Cormier.
Mm-hmm.
You said 8?
8, yeah.
That's in UFC history?
No, in the last 10 years.
Last 10
Last
years?
10 years. So you got Jones, you got DC, you got Habib, and you got Usman.
Usman.
So 4 more.
Connor?
Nope, he was 2.
Ah.
He was 2.
Jose Aldo.
Jose Aldo,
Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse, 2 more.
Stipe.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Volk.
Volk.
That was kind of, yeah, Volk had it for a little bit, huh?
Yeah. No, 1 more.
It's not Cejudo, right?
No.
Can I get a weight class?
No.
No.
It was the earliest of all of them within the last 10 years.
I already said Aldo. GSP?
Nope.
Anderson Silva?
Yep. It was right at 2013.
Dang. I didn't really start watching UFC again. I think the first fight that I watched, getting back into it,
Yeah.
was Conor versus Chad.
Oh, was it?
And I think
Okay.
that was the tail end of 13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
13, yeah.
The tail end of 13, yeah, or beginning of 14, some shit like that. But, yeah.
All right. I got another one. It's not MMA,
That's
but
a good one, bro.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Uh-huh.
That was a good one.
Yeah, we got to do this more often. Who are your top 5 boxers of all time?
My favorite top 5?
Yeah.
Or just Floyd.
Floyd.
Floyd's the best boxer ever. I think you have to go Muhammad Ali
Okay.
because just how iconic that dude was.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I just don't know boxing as much, so I don't want to be looked at as a fool.
Yeah. To huge boxing fans, they're like, "What the fuck is this guy
If
talking
I'm trying
about?"
to make my most educated guesses, I would put Roy Jones Jr. in there.
Okay.
Julio Cesar Chavez.
Okay. 1 more.
And then I would throw Tyson Fury in there too.
All
I
right.
could argue like a Mike Tyson spot or something.
Mine,
like that.
I guess they're not going to sound very educated, but I had Mayweather,
Okay.
Tyson Fury,
Okay.
Canelo,
I was thinking that too, yeah.
Mike Tyson,
Okay.
and Pacquiao.
Pacquiao. Over Muhammad. You didn't even put Muhammad Ali in
I
there,
know,
bro?
that's why when I heard you say that, I was like, oh fuck, I fucked up. But like, I grew up watching Pacquiao, because I grew up, like that's how I got into boxing, was watching Pacquiao. Shout out to the Byan family. They would watch every single Pacquiao fight. And I remember, I forgot who it was, but we were watching a fight and it's a group, it's literally a house full of Filipinos. Everyone's a huge Pacquiao fan. And who is he fighting? He got freaking flat.
Yeah.
He got flattened, bro. He got flattened face down, and all you hear in the house is, no, like, bro, that moment was insane. Yeah.
We live a lot. We live around a lot of Filipinos around here, and those fools are die hard, bro.
Yeah.
Die
They
hard.
ride with Pacquiao.
Like, bro, they love that fool.
Yeah.
The fool was almost president, wasn't he? Wasn't he president?
It was. I think he was
fucking
like governor or
governor or
some
some
shit like that.
Just no. This fool never even went to school or nothing.
He's boxed his whole life. He's president.
Yeah, bro. I mean, a good guy and stuff like that. But
It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
no,
Does he
literally,
have like yeah?
literally, yeah. No, it's crazy, bro. The Filipinos ride for Pacquiao.
They do.
They don't play games. You ever go up to any Filipino homies and be like, "Hey, fuck Pacquiao"?
I haven't now.
I did that shit to Jason and Gerald. Jason's like whatever, but Gerald low-key, you can tell that fool's ready
It's
to
because
fight.
it's like that's their main like they don't have any other famous like athletes. I don't think like
That's a good point.
Like
That's a really good
football
point.
players, basketball players. I can't think of any. Maybe there is. Sorry if there is. But like he's a boxer and he was really good. Like
One of the best.
yeah, one of the best.
He's top 10 for sure.
And it's like, I mean, Mexicans ride with Canelo.
Well, Mexicans have a shit ton of boxers in the history.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
No real basketball players. You sprinkle in a football player here and there.
Yeah. I couldn't name one for.
And then, what do you think of the current pound for pound rankings? Because pretty much everything stays
It's Jones.
The only thing that
they switched Islam and Volk.
Yeah,
right?
Sean O'Malley got up there. Sean Strickland went up there, but the big one was
So it's
Volk and Islam.
it's Jones, Islam, Volk,
Leon.
I
I know Sean's at number 6. I forgot
Sean's
who's number
6?
5.
think they put Sean Strickland number 5.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
That
I think
makes
they
sense.
did. And then it's Sean O'Malley
I'll
6.
tell you right now. I had it up on my phone.
Let me guess real quick. Sean O'Malley 6. I know Aljo's in there still. I know that.
Let's see.
I know Figueredo's in there. I know Holloway's in there. I know that Oliveira's 7. Aljo's 8. So Jones, Islam, Volk, Leon,
Shit up. Where'd it
Sean
go?
Strickland, Sean O'Malley, Charles Oliveira, Aljamain Sterling, Figueredo,
I feel like Oliver
and
is
Holloway.
way
I
too-
think I got that 10. I think that 10's right. Jones, Islam, Volk, Leon. Oh no, Oliveira's 5. I mixed up Oliveira and Strickland. Oliveira's 5, O'Malley 6,
I just feel
Strickland
like
7.
that's so disrespectful. Don't get me wrong. Oliver is great, but like
Yeah, but I feel like the
he's coming
champ.
off a ass whooping. Bro.
Yeah.
How do you?
And then you got Adesanya 8, Pantoja 9, Pereira 10,
I think Izzy should
Sterling
be ranked above
11.
fucking Oliveira.
Holloway, Usman, Prohashka.
Holloway should be ranked above Oliveira too, bro. Pound for pound, and Holloway
Yeah.
has a direct W over Oliveira. He stopped him.
And they got the light heavyweight champs, Hill and Prohashka,
I see that in
way
a
below
way.
Pereira. And some people could say that Pereira, like, it was like kind of, it wasn't like he dominated Blachowicz.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just because he's active, they put him over those two fighters.
Fucking Sean Strickland's the champ. That shit's crazy. Whitaker said he wants to fight Usman.
I like that fight.
Yeah.
I like that fight a lot.
You got Alexa Grasso, number 1 pound for pound.
For the
women.
female, makes sense. Makes sense. Who's above her?
Valentina.
She just beat her.
She got
twice.
robbed, bro.
Well, then don't leave it to the judges. If she's as good as she says she is, finish the fight. She said she was going to finish her twice and lost twice.
True. If you guys have any suggestions, questions, anything you guys want to talk about and want us to talk about in future episodes, let us know. We're open. Some of these fight cards aren't as exciting as others. There's not boxing going on.
Sometimes there's not even fight cards, period.
Yeah, exactly. So we still want to get out here every week and talk about something.
We might not be the best at all sports, but if there's something you guys want us to talk about, let us know. Or even if you want to be on the pod, or you know someone that would be dope to have on here, let us know. All right, guys. Well, hey, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. Again, if there's anything you would want us to talk about, or you know someone that wants to be in the pod, let us know. But that's the end of episode 8. We'll see you guys. See you guys next week.